The Kalahari sun bleeds over rust-red sand.
Heat shimmers across the endless, silent dunes. Above, a pale chanting goshawk watches the wasteland.
Nothing moves without a heavy cost here. A shadow stretches across the dry grass. Meet the undisputed king of the desert. Massive and battle-scarred, a male Gemsbok stands tall. He wears a striking black and white face mask. His horns are impossibly long and razor-sharp. These 3-foot spikes are deadly weapons. Every drop of moisture is heavily guarded. The desert wind whispers through the dunes. Survival demands absolute vigilance and raw power. He pauses to sniff the dry breeze. A faint scent carries a deadly warning. Danger is stalking through the tall grass. A Kalahari black-maned lion creeps ever closer, ever closer. The apex predator locks onto his target. golden eyes track every single subtle movement. His massive paws make absolutely no sound. A black-backed jackal trails safely behind him. The lion lowers his massive dark head. He calculates the distance to the Gemsbok. The scavenger waits for a bloody mistake. One wrong move means sudden, violent death. The Gemsbok stops chewing the sparse grass. His ears flick toward the rustling sound. The ambush is completely exposed right now. The lion bursts from the red sand. A deep, earth-shaking feline roar erupts. The chase tears across the steep dunes. Dust kicks up in massive red clouds. The lion closes the gap with fury. But the Gemsbok does not run away. The scarred warrior suddenly spins around fast. He firmly plants his heavy split hooves. He lowers his head between front legs. An impenetrable wall of spikes is presented. The lion leaps into the lethal defense. Horns meet heavy muscle in midair. A terrifying metallic clack echoes loudly out. The lion is thrown backward onto sand. He barely escapes being brutally impaled alive. The predator rolls and immediately backs away. He pants heavily, exhausted, and visibly defeated.
Gemsbok holds his fierce defensive stance. His straight black horns gleam with menace. The ultimate wasteland demands exactly this. The jackal whines from a safe distance. There will be no easy feast today. The goshawk screeches from the dead tree. The ecosystem balance is violently maintained here. Predators must carefully weigh every single risk. A broken rib means a slow death. The lion limps away into the brush. The Gemsbok finally raises his masked face. He resumes his solitary, defiant desert march. The red sand settles back down quietly. The Kalahari keeps its most brutal secrets. Survival is not just enduring the heat. It is carrying your own deadly swords. You must bleed for the right to live. The dry winds its whispering song. The rust-red dunes stretch into the horizon. Shadows lengthen as the hot sun sets. Another brutal day ends in the wilderness. The Gemsbok stands against the glowing sky. He is a master of the wasteland. A true king of the
the bleeding sands. Nature honors only the strong and brave. The wild desert breathes a quiet sigh. The eternal dance of survival continues on. Dawn breaks over the Ngorongoro crater. Life thrives in this enclosed arena. Blue wildebeest graze the endless green plains. But they are never truly alone here. Shadows move through the tall, dew-soaked grass. A matriarch watches her domain closely. She bears the scars of countless battles. Her clan depends on her fierce leadership. She holds the highest rank among them. Her torn ear tells a violent story. Survival here demands absolute, brutal loyalty. The morning air suddenly grows perfectly still. A dark-maned king patrols the caldera floor. He is a solitary engine of destruction. The wildebeest herd senses his heavy steps. Panic ripples through the dense grazing ranks.
The lion lowers his massive, heavy head. His amber eyes lock onto a target. Muscles coil tight beneath his golden coat. The matriarch sees the king moving in. She signals her sisters with a chuff. They will wait for the perfect moment. Chaos erupts on the grassy crater floor. The lion launches his massive, brutal strike. Dust explodes into the dry morning air. Hooves thunder against the trembling volcanic earth. The king drags down a struggling wildebeest. His jaws crush the thick windpipe shut. The dust settles around the fresh kill. But the matriarch is already mobilizing them. Low whoops echo across the vast plain. The clan emerges from the tall grass. They outnumber the lone male 10-1. The king roars a terrifying, deep warning. The ground shakes with his raw power. The matriarch does not retreat an inch. She bares her bloody teeth right back. Her raised tail signals an absolute attack. The
clan surges forward in strict unison. A haunting whoop pierces the heavy, tense air. They nip at the angry lion's flanks. He spins wildly to defend his prize. Another hyena bites his hind leg hard. The psychological harassment is utterly relentless now. He strikes out with massive, heavy claws. The matriarch dodges the lethal, heavy blow. She counters with a bone-crushing jaw snap. The king realizes he cannot win this. Exhausted, he abandons the stolen, bloody carcass. The Dark King retreats into the brush. The Sisterhood claims their rightful bloody prize. Sickening crunches echo as thick femurs break. They consume every single piece of bone. Nothing goes to waste in the crater. Lappet-faced vultures descend from the sky. They wait patiently for the leftover scraps. The ecological loop is complete once more. Scavengers cleanse the volcanic crater floor entirely. Blood stains the matriarch's faded dark spots. She rests near her fiercely loyal sisters. The brutal war has been won today. The clan grows stronger with every victory. The lion licks his bleeding deep wounds. He must hunt again to survive here. The crater forgives no one at all. The sun begins to set over Ngorongoro. Golden light paints the ancient high walls. Mist clings to the ancient volcanic walls. The matriarch surveys her kingdom once again. Her unbreakable sisterhood stands united and strong. They laugh in the face of death. The throne of the savannah is theirs. True power lies in numbers and unity. The wild remains completely and beautifully untamed. This is the law of the earth. The Sud is a vast floating labyrinth. Dark waters hide ancient, silent killers. Here, patience is the ultimate weapon. A statue stands among the reeds. The shoebill, his theals, watches the murky depths. Her slate blue plumage blends perfectly. She does not move a single muscle. Below, a Senegus bichir stirs slowly. The mudfish seeks a fleeting breath. A Goliath heron stalks nearby waters. The heron ignores the deeper shadows. The swamp breeds a heavy silence. Death waits beneath the floating vegetation. The shoebill calculates every subtle ripple. She is a master of the ambush. But she is not alone today. He is thick, muscular, and hungry. The python senses the warm avian blood. He slowly navigates the tangled roots. The mudfish escapes into the muck. The snake has found larger prey. The African rock python tastes the air. He rises silently toward the surface. The shoebill remains frozen in place. Her pale yellow beak points straight down. She detects a shift in the water. The tension builds in her neck. The python coils his heavy body. Wet scales slide over rotting vegetation. The snake prepares a leap. The bird stares into the abyss. Both predators are absolutely motionless now. The swamp holds its collective breath. A single drop of water falls. He launches his massive head upward, fangs bare in a silent scream. She drops her massive, heavy head. Her beak strikes like a guillotine. A brutal, bone-crushing impact echoes out. She pins the tiny python instantly down. The tiny snake thrashes violently in pain. Thick coils whip the murky water. The bird maintains her deadly grip. Her height gives her complete leverage. The python cannot wrap her legs. The struggle is violent but brief. The snake slowly ceases his thrashing. The avian predator has conquered today. She releases the defeated snake cautiously. The shoebill readjusts her ruffled feathers. The heron watches from a distance. Scavengers will soon claim the remains. Nothing is wasted in this wetland. The mudfish returns to the surface. The swamp reclaims its eerie silence. The food chain's perfectly intact. The shoebill resumes her statuesque pose. She is the undisputed queen here. The swamp is a chessboard. It is filled with silent killers. Victory belongs to the patient ones. You must hold your breath longer. You must remain a stone forever. The floating mats hide many secrets. Nature operates with absolute, brutal efficiency. Beauty and violence exist in harmony. The Sud keeps its ancient rhythm. The sun sets on the swamp. The statue waits for tomorrow's dawn. She will never abandon her post. The wild remains untamed and pure. Welcome to the blinding edge of Etosha Pan. Here, survival is forged in chalky white dust. The blistering golden hour brings no relief today. Springboks watch the horizon with nervous anticipation. They know this pale wasteland holds hidden ghosts.
Mountain zebras arrive to dig for scarce water. Every step kicks up clouds of suffocating powder. Their striped patterns blur against the shimmering heat. But they are not alone in this desert. A king observes from the dried scrub brush. He is a lean, battle-hardened desert phantom. Hunger drives his calculating yellow eyes forward. He must feed to survive. Another harsh week. The mountain zebra is a formidable, heavy prize. A single meal can sustain him for days. But the risk of this hunt is immense. The zebra's primary defense is fiercely lethal. Slowly, the apex predator inches closer to prey. The springboks freeze, sensing a shift in wind. A faint scent of death reaches their nostrils. They scatter, leaving the zebras completely exposed. His spiky mane blends with the dead grass. He calculates the distance to the largest stallion. The golden sun dips lower behind the dust. Shadows stretch across the fractured, barren ground. The stallion raises his head, ears swiveling fast. He snorts, striking the hard earth in warning. The lion knows he has been spotted now. The element of surprise is completely gone. Now, it is a game of raw power. A massive cloud of white dust erupts upward. Rhythmic, heavy hooves crack the dry earth loudly. The stallion pivots away from the charging beast. A sledgehammer backward kick flies through the air. The lion drops his weight instantly to dodge. A single misstep here brings instant, fatal trauma. The terrifying whoosh of hooves muffles all sound. The lethal hooves miss the king by inches. He must feed to survive. The stallion violently pulls free and safely escapes. The dust settles slowly over the empty pan. The lion stands alone, panting in the heat. He gambled his life and lost the meal. Spotted hyenas watch from a safe distance away. They are opportunistic scavengers, waiting for any mistake. Had the kick connected, they would feast tonight. But the king lives to hunt another day. He rests his heavy head on bleeding paws. Every hunt is a deadly roll of dice. A predator is never truly safe from prey. The harsh reality of the desert sets in. The ecosystem demands perfection from its absolute top. The zebras regroup miles across the vast plain. They are survivors of this beautiful war. The blinding dust preserves their ancient, wild dance. Night begins to swallow the harsh Etosha pan. The hyenas finally retreat into the deep shadows. The lion finds a high vantage point quickly. His yellow eyes never stop scanning the dark. He respects the brutal strength of the zebra. In this chalky wasteland, arrogance brings swift death. The king must constantly risk his own crown. Here, the hunter can instantly become the hunted. Nature is both incredibly cruel and profoundly fair. The eternal duel of survival simply continues onward. The Ruaha riverbed is dead. Heat suffocates this cracked earth. Life here demands brutal patience. Only dust moves in the wind. A king waits in the shadows. He is built for this suffering. His golden coat blends perfectly. Hunger sharpens his lethal focus. The waterhole is a cruel trap. Crocodiles lurk in the shrinking mud. The Ruaha riverbed is dead. Blue wildebeest arrive in the haze. Their hooves crunch on baked clay. They smell the toxic mud. The king watches them approach. Every muscle coil like spring steel. The herd is anxious and tired. A calf stumbles in the dust. The predators sense this weakness immediately. The lion lowers his massive head. He calculates the deadly distance. The sun beats down without mercy. Cicadas scream in the dry brush. The trachea is crushed shut. The water is just steps away. One bull drinks from the edge. Silence falls over the burning riverbed. Then the king explodes forward. The herd panics in pure terror. He leaps with terrifying raw power. Claws sink into thick grey hide. The beast falls to the ground. He uses his massive weight perfectly. The brutal hunt is finally over.
In this brutal dry season, life is unyielding. Only the dust remains.
Marabou storks gather in the trees. They watch with cold, black eyes. The scavengers know their time comes. The king feeds to survive another day. His dark mane drips with crimson. The herd watches from a distance. The crocodiles wait for the scraps. This is the law of Ruaha.
Cruelty and beauty exist together here.
The waterhole remains a deadly illusion. Thirst always drives them back. The king will wait again tomorrow. He is the master of dust. Nature demands a heavy toll. The cycle repeats without any pause. Only the strong survive the heat.
The parched earth claims its own. Welcome to Savo East. A land of red earth. Here, survival is brutal. The sun punishes the weak. Acacia trees guard their secrets. A king stalks the shadows. He is ancient and massive. A true maneless Tsavo lion. His red coat blends perfectly. Pale eyes calculate every move. Hunger drives his endless patrol. Giants roam this harsh kingdom. They command the highest branches. Their vision spans the horizon. They chew tough acacia leaves. The red earth muffles footsteps. He creeps through dry brush. Ground attacks are pure suicide. The wood is ancient stone. He ascends without a sound. The giant wanders blindly closer. Closes. The lion tastes the wind. He breathes in the dust.
The giraffe reaches for branches. The neck lowers just slightly. Timing must be absolute perfection. One slip means total destruction. The massive hooves shift forward, shift forward. The king makes his choice. In the heart of darkness, red dust explodes behind him. He flies through the air. Claws hook the thick neck. Claws hook the thick neck. Weight brings the titan down. Dust swallows the desperate struggle. The king secures his grip. Silence returns to the savannah. Hyenas gather in the gloom. But they fear his wrath. Above, dark wings circle slowly. Lappet-faced vultures wait their turn. One death sustains 20 lives. His strength is renewed today. This is the Savo way. Giants fall to clever kings. He risked his entire reign.
between the earth and sky.
A king learned to fly.
The red baobabs stand witness.
Predators rarely challenge the titans. One strike brings instant death. A front kick shatters bone. The lion knows this well. But starvation breeds bold tactics. Shadows lengthen across the savannah. He must eat tonight. Spotted hyenas wait nearby. They laugh in the dusk. They laugh in the dusk. Timing must be absolute perfection. Weight brings the titan down.
Between the earth and sky.